Well, good day, viewers, and welcome to the Sport Drive Show. I'm your host, Brian Munango, updating you on the latest sports news. Well, viewers, today was one of those days where I think local rugby player supporters or rugby fans in Namibia were once again very happy and very excited as the JSB Gold Cup, JSB Silver Cup commenced today in the capital city of Windhoek, with our mainstream or our live stream match being the one between Grootfontein and FNB Unam. Definitely a very exciting day, so please do hang out with us for the show. We have a lot of stuff to look at, starting off with some rugby. Of course, the JSB Cup that I just mentioned, the JSB Gold Cup, the NSSR Super League also being down in action, and some basketball also happening in the capital city here. So please do stay tuned as we get right into the hit list. So, first up in the hit list, what we are going to be looking at is the match between Grootfontein and Unam that took place at the Unam Stadium. This is the first match of the JSB Gold Cup, or one of the first matches. 4 matches took place in the capital city today, and Grootfontein losing by 5 points to FNB Unam in a very tough match. But we do have a highlights package for you, so let's enjoy the highlights.
Uitgedraf in hulle eerste wedstryd in die JSB Goue beker. Die besoekers uit die noorde wat deur die tonnel draf aan die begin van die wedstryd. Tweede asem vir die Klap Rugby Liga met hierdie nuwe toevoeging. Grootfontein die bal hier na die kantlyn toe geskop het vir Lazarus Joseph. Hulle hou hom lewendig. Grootfontein, Damien Bazardine grond toe gebring is daar. Strafskop aan Grootfontein toegeken. Dis Maree wat die eerste bloed getrek het vir die besoekers. Jaag hom tussen die pale deur. In die 10de minuut van die wedstryd 3-0 voorsprong vir Grootfontein, en dan daardie skoppie land reg onder die pale en spring in die hande van Rushano van Rooi van Unam. Hy rondom af reg voor die pale, ook 'n maklike 2 punte om by te voeg vir CJ Kutsie. 7-3 Grootfontein aanhou veg. Rolmaal beweging wat hulle gaan afrond. Daar val oor die doellyn met Wikus Jacobs, die kaptein. En Hakker wat die laaste man is wat opgestaan het. Maree kon nie die 2 punte byvoeg nie. In die 17de, 18de minuut 1 punt verskil tussen hierdie 2 spanne. Kustings Minjoy op die aanval, die slot. Plaatjies, Kutsie, al die pad na die buitekant toe hier, waar Bekes afrond vir Unam. Weer Fiku, nommer 5 slot met die kopband wat gedryf het. Hulle wen die strafskop en AJ Zal tik hom vinnig. Hy beer daar tussen 2 spelers deur, albei van hulle groot manne. En nog 'n slag CJ Kutsie wat die 2 punte byvoeg vir Unam. 19-11 vir daardie voorsprong gerek in die 32ste minuut. Grootfontein gaan lê natuurlik nooit, die te groot gaping oopgegaan langs die loskram vir Damien Bazardine wat afgerond het. Grootfontein op die aanval, Bazardine aan Franklin Bush toe, hy hak af met die skepskop. Tussen die pale deur, die skeieregter blaas die fluitjie met die hand in die lug. 'n geskoot van Maree, met die bal tussen die pale deurjaag. Goeie Unam om ver na buite toe, daar vinnig terug na binne toe. Rushano van Rooi, nee, skoning Brandon Denklinger daar met die fyn trapwerk. Wat nog 5 punte bygevoeg het vir Unam. Nog 'n slaggie vir doelskop wat bykom vir CJ Coetzee. Grootfontein op die aanval. Jan Littig wat die bal so in een hand dra. Franklin Bush wat gekeer word. Deur Jane hier na agter toe. En dan daai aangee agter die manne se rug in die hande gekry. Deur Faustinus Angora van UNAM. Wat triomfantlik daar tussen die pale deurduik. 33-18, dit was die halftyd telling hier by UNAM in Windhoek. Dit sou 'n verbeterde poging veg van Grootfontein om die bordjies te verhang. Nooit gaan lê nie. Eers na regs en toe na links geslaan, waar die 3 uiteindelik toegeken is. Ook UNAM, AJ Zaal daar met die vinnige tikskoppie, deurgestorm deur UNAM. Die 7 punte was hulle enigste punte gewees in die tweede helfte van hierdie wedstryd. 15 punte aangeteken deur Grootfontein. Vanaf die strafskop getik op die 5 meter lyn, haal Bazardine hom weer uit. Speel hom in die agterlyn af en is Janu Otto die voorryman wat onder die pale oorval vir daardie 3. Is die voorlaaste van die wedstryd. En nog 'n strafskop af, Grootfontein wat hier na die diskant toe gespeel het. En dan daardie netjiese afstamp voor hy afrond in die regterhoekie vir Grootfontein. Eindtelling 40-35 in die guns van UNAM.
Huge win for UNAM. They're starting off their competition on a good start. This was just the first round of the JSB Gold Cup, and we are looking forward to seeing more games and more rugby. We'll be looking at the results a little bit shortly, but Leandra Mosh, one of our reporters in Erongo, was at the match between Trasco United and FNB Kudu, defending champions of the NRU Premier League, and she got us a few clips of a few tries from the match, so please do enjoy these tries. FNB Kudu starting off where they left off after they won the NRU Premier League. Let's quickly have a look at the results from all the 4 matches that were played across Windhoek, with FNB Kudu's now sitting on top of the table, of course. They won their game 43-14 against Trasco United. UNAM, who are also in good form after the match they played today, won their game 40-35, and Wanderers and Rieborg traveled all the way to Wanderers to come play, and they lost that game 43-37. Very, very close, I must say. And if we have a look at the log after just one round of matches, this is currently the log standings, with FNB Kudu sitting on top with maximum points, FNB Wanderers in the same boat with maximum points, and then UNAM occupying third, Grootfontein in fourth, and then Rieborg and Trasco United occupy the last spots down there. Well, Maria Ngula was also our reporter on duty on this weekend, getting us some basketball content from the Commerce Basketball Association Premier League that took place at the UNAM Gym Hall. He did get to catch up with some of the coaches at the match, so please let's stay tuned for those interviews.
How happy are you of the team's momentum so far? I mean, it's a back-to-back win now.
Thank you. I should start to congratulate the opponent teams, BS, that those boys have been practice, have been pushing hard, and then they play well. Congratulations first for them. And then for our side about the games, it was an interesting game. We start not too bad, and we struggle to play man-to-man on the BS because BS is more fast than us, and then we create some gaps. There's a mistake that BS shoot a lot of trees. That is a love also for them. But during the game, we try to focus on what is our mistakes, and then I think we get only on the third court. From there, and then we try to focus more on the defense, and then things start too slowly, and I think we got luck to close that gaps and then create more difficult for opponents. By the way, it was an interesting game. We have to keep him push more. We have to work more hard, and for next game, especially because we still have one game for BS. And congratulations for the game, for the players. But I give more props for BS. And then so far as our side, we have to keep on working hard for that. As we won, we congratulations for the players, but BS deserve also something for this game.
Okay, no, Coach, thanks a lot for your time and congratulations once again on the win.
Thank you very much.
Wolves wanted to win, and I like that the boys came together. We have a lot of injuries, so it was really tough for us. But the guys stepped up and gave all the head, and well, we were lucky to win.
Okay, Coach, I mean, the team has had a good run in the season so far. What do you expect that to?
I think they're learning to play as a team. They are moving the ball more, and they now trying to trust each other, and that's what wins games.
Right. Okay, now, Coach, thank you a lot for your time, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Cool.
Huge congratulations, like I said once again, to FNB Kudu, who came back in good form. And it's always wonderful to see how the Commerce Basketball Association Premier League is doing. But on to another topic of rugby. The NSSR Super League was also in action today with no games taking place in Windhoek, all of them outside of Windhoek. But let's have a look at those results and see how those games went. Windhoek Afrikaans Private School putting up a good score against El Nathan, winning that game 38-17, getting maximum points. Windhoek High School took on Moria. This was one of the interesting games I think that took place today. Both teams undefeated before they met today, but it looked like the defending champions just had a little bit too much for the Plataland team, Moria, winning that game 31-19. Tsumeb Gymnasium, also another team that only lost one game so far in the league, took on Windhoek Gymnasium, who also only lost one game in the league, and that game ended 7-29 in favor of Windhoek Gymnasium. And Walvis by Private at the Coastal Derby took on Pro Ed Academy and also won that game comfortably. We'll be getting some interviews maybe shortly to just see some post-match reactions from those players. But if we have a look at the log, Moria still sit at the top of the log, having played one game more than the defending champions Windhoek High School. So they've played 6, won 5, and now this is the first game that they do lose. Windhoek High School, perfect form, played 5, won 5. Tsumeb Gymnasium have played 6, won 4. This was only their second loss, losing to Windhoek Gymnasium. Walvis by Private, good to see them getting back on form and getting another win under the belt. Walvis, Windhoek Afrikaans Private, struggling a lot, only their second win of the tournament, but I'm sure they'll value the points and look forward to improving. Tadena still in search of another win after they got that one win down at the Coast. Pro Ed Academy still with the wins, so that's not getting better for them, but that's how the log currently looks like. Well, viewers, will be going for another short break, and after the break we'll be back with some action of Athletes World. Well, before we do get to Athletes World, there was also this one interview that we did have after the match between Walvis by Private and Pro Ed Academy, where the Walvis by team came out victorious in that game. So let's quickly have a listen to what the post-match reactions were.
Julle die bragging rights, julle het vandag Pro het gewen 36-17. Hoe was hierdie wedstryd geweest?
Ons het die eerste halfte het ons baie geslek. Ons het verniet tries weggegee. Hulle het net uit ons fout uit gespeel eerste helfte, maar tweede helfte toe die coaches bietjie gepraat het, toe sê ons bietjie en ons het begin rugby speel.
Ja nee, die wind het ook so 'n bietjie gaan gebedaar. Hoe was dit in die eerste helfte geweest?
Die eerste helfte was vir ons lekker. Ons het saam met die wind gespeel. So ons het baie wat is die woord? Possessive gehad hier en hulle het in die possession wat ook.
Wat is op volgende vir julle teen? Wie speel julle volgende?
Ons speel volgende week vir WAP op WAP.
Okay, wat is die plan daar?
Ja, dieselfde. Ons gaan maar daar probeer wen om in die Superliga te kan bly.
Boodskap aan jou spanmaat na hierdie week.
Ja, hulle het mooi gespeel. Die tweede helfte, die eerste helfte was shocking.
Dankie.
So, huge congratulations to Walvis Bay for winning the Coastal Derby. Now we take a look at Athletes World. One of Namibia's most decorated midfielders, Moses Shidolo, tells us about his experience and how he got into football, playing in Botswana, becoming a captain in a foreign country, and then getting to showcase his talent, but he also did speak of his challenges of how he got to Botswana. So let's quickly listen to what Moses Shidolo had to share. Okay, guys, so we are joined by Moses Shidolo, a former midfielder of Chula Chula, plays the number 8 role in the midfield. I think that's for me personally, that's one of the hardest roles to play in midfield. But you and Ashwin had the conversation of Matebele winning the player of the player season, the player of the players season of the tournament, what, but you were the best player in Botswana last season. I saw some of your matches, I saw some of your clips on social media, but just tell me, when the breakthrough came, I think for me personally, I started watching you at Chula Chula, that iconic free kick in the Devmarin Premiership at the Independence Stadium, but just tell us, when did you think football for you would go this far? Or when you were playing for Chula Chula still, that time Chula Chula wasn't still as big as it was when you guys came to the Devmarin Premiership. But just tell me, run us through that process. Did you ever think you would be where you are now?
You know, one never know until everything starts. I was at Tigers before. I went to Chula Chula. But let me put it like this. I used to play tournaments for Chula Chula in the North while they were still first division.
Okay.
By that time, I am at Tigers. And then I once told the chairman that if your team reaches the Premier League, I'll come join them. No matter at which team you'll find me, I'll come.
So that's the promise you made to the chairman of Chula Chula.
Yeah, and it took me like 4 years. And then it happened. I got injured while I was at Tigers' second leg. And then everything went, I don't know, no one wanted to talk to me anymore when I got injured. The treatment was different, you know. It's not like when I was playing, everyone was like, yeah, we need you in the team. You have to play each and every game.
Yeah.
When I got injured, they threw me away. But then I took that as an advantage. I did myself good, you know. I went to see acupuncturists and then started jogging again. I went to see Mastonata, the physio.
Yeah.
She was the one who helped me to recover, you know. I went to the north, joined Chula Chula. Everything started going well, you know. I love training, so after training I go to the gym, or when we are off I do my extra trainings. And that's how I maintain to, like people say, I have an engine, I don't get tired. It's because of how I work off the field.
Yeah.
Yeah, and everything went well for me. My individual performances was great in Chula Chula. And then I attracted a few teams. First division, I went to South Africa for trials.
Yeah.
But then I failed there. But there's the reasons why I didn't make it there. And people still don't know it, but I'll tell them one day. So I came back to Chula Chula, second leg, finished the league. Yeah. And then just because of reasons, I didn't want to resign, didn't want to play there anymore.
Yeah.
And all those things, you'll hear one day when everything is cooled off and I'm well off, I'll spread it out.
You tell us the whole
I'll
story.
tell the whole story.
Okay, cool. At Chula Chula, like we said, we all agree, all Namibians agree you are an engine. You are a box-to-box player. When I see you play, you remind us, you have this, the touch of Kante to go back, retrieve the ball with defense. You have a good link-up play with your strikers that we saw at Matebele. But just tell us a few of your best moments at Chula Chula that you enjoyed. Also winning the Hagegengop Cup as well.
That was one of my best moments, Hagegengop Cup. And the first game actually of the league against African Stars.
Yeah.
That weekend in Orlando Pirates. And then UNAM in the cup when they came to the north.
Yeah.
I scored a free kick again from a longer distance than the one at Independence Stadium. Mighty Gunners, or let me say Kakarara Young Warriors in Ochiwarongo. I don't know where we played that game, but yeah, I was having a neck strain. I was injured, but the coach didn't want me to sit on the bench.
Yeah.
And then I scored even in that game, so that was also one of my best moments, you know. Sacrificed and then still had to get points for the team, to stay in the top 8.
Well, that was Moses Shidolo, ladies and gentlemen. Speaking of Moses Shidolo, today he does play his football now in Zimbabwe. He plays for a club called Scotland, and they did play a match today, and they came out victorious, winning that game through 3-2. Moses Shidolo got, not 3-2, but 5-2. Moses Shidolo was on the score sheet as well, and he also got an assist for Scotland. So far, that means he has 3 contributions with a goal and 2 assists in Zimbabwe's Premier League. Huge congratulations to him, and lovely to see that he is enjoying his football in Zimbabwe. Well, some before we do close off the show, there are some things that are still happening in Windhoek, as we do have the Brave Warriors back the boys, actually. The Brave Warriors World Cup campaign, where they'll be trying to raise funds in an attempt to qualify for the FIFA World Cup. This will be an historic moment. It could be the first time that Namibia does qualify for the World Cup, and they do stand a chance as it stands. So it's happening at Movenpick. Started off at 6 o'clock. It looks like it's going to be a long event. It might go on until the night. So if you do want to make a turn there, definitely go pass by. But it's the fundraising gala dinner with VVIP tables going for 100,000 Namibian dollars and single VIP going for 10,000. Well, the president herself, Netumbonani Daitwa, is going to be present and also going to be delivering the keynote speech. Well, viewers, that's all the time that we do have for you on this wrap-up show. We'll be seeing you guys again on Monday with the Sports Wrap Show. From me, Brian Monango, it is goodbye.